Okay.
We haven't been this quiet
It
all
feels
night
like
long.
such a, like a, it wasn't like a
You're
dating
live.
pill.
Okay,
Like, yeah,
come on in,
okay.
guys. Come on into the scope. So, let's just do some introductions. First of all, Molly, who's coming into the scopage?
We've got Scrapping in the Sun here. We've got a lot of hearts.
We love you too. Okay, so come on in, and while you are, it's worth noting that a lot of you are watching this live, and then a lot of you are going to be watching it later. So welcome to everybody. Let's just give you a quick introduction of who everybody is who's sitting here. We're at the Becky Higgins headquarters in Peoria, Arizona, and we have 2 Arizona-based companies represented in today's very short and sweet but fun scope. So, right here.
Am I supposed to say my name?
Oh.
I'm Tony.
Tony from our team, and I'm Becky Higgins.
Julyn from Lemon Tea Shop.
Auburn from Lemon Teas.
Carrie from Becky Higgins.
Wendy!
Probably don't recognize it without a Betsy. But anyway.
I just wish you had some confidence. You can work on that.
We're all lacking a little.
Yeah, I know. So this is going to be really fun. We just thought it'd be really cool to get together because we have 2 Arizona-based companies, like I mentioned, that are small companies, really, but with big hearts and a strong message behind what we do. And so we thought it'd be fun to just get together, talk a little bit about that, and then we have a giveaway to tell you guys about that we're not telling anybody else about that's at the end. So stick with us for about 10 minutes or so. So really quickly, first of all, I think in light of the fact that a lot of you are brand new to our brand or to Lemon Tea, it'd be great to do a little introduction on what our companies are about. So why don't you guys explain? And we don't know this. We actually don't know their story, and they don't know ours very intimately. So explain to us how you guys got started and what you do.
So I was kind of head of a youth organization and stopped doing that, and all my kids were in school, and I needed something productive to fill my time with.
You were bored.
I was a little bored, and so I
But you
convinced.
know what? I have to say though, the fact that you were bored and you recognized it and you wanted to be productive with that time is pretty cool. I do think that's
Thank
cool.
you.
Yeah.
That's what I convinced Auburn of. She
Okay.
wasn't bored.
She's still convincing me.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I have lots of
busier.
little kids still at home, and I have done design for years. I've done cards and all kinds of things. So she kind of said, "Hey, let's do shirts," and I was kind of, I don't know.
Like, hey, all right.
I maybe said no.
But
Yeah,
shirts,
say
like
no.
why shirts? What's the
We love T-shirts.
okay?
We love
So
T-shirts.
do we.
We're
We're
proud of
surrounded,
it.
yeah. Well, we're
Yeah.
surrounded by a bunch of moms,
Yeah.
and that's what
We go to the
are,
park,
like mom.
we go to
it's
school.
our mom outfit, right? Mom
Right.
uniform, and we just wanted shirts that were fun and that had a good message. Our They Call Me Mom. She's wearing our new They Call Me Mom. It's like our most popular.
And one of my favorite
And
ones.
it's funny, and when you walk through the store, well, any of them,
Will
like
you grab
even
my
when
two?
I'm
They're
wearing
like sitting on my purse.
enjoy today, or people will be like, Mom! Or if you're enjoying today, they're like, are you enjoying today? You know, and so it's fun because it's a happy message and people interact.
And from what I've noticed on your website, thanks, Wendy, they are all happy messages. These are a
Yes.
couple of, I brought them in. I don't remember how I heard about you guys, to be honest. It might have been through,
Brickyard.
it was
Brickyard.
Brickyard. Brickyard Buffalo.
Shout out for Brickyard.
Brickyard. Whoop, whoop. And I don't even know much about their company, but thanks to Instagram, that's where you hear about cool things. And so I saw this t-shirt right here, and it says They Call Me Mom, and I'm like, I'm all over this. I loved it. I love the design of it. And you're saying that you're the designer? Okay.
And most of them, what we try to do is have them be like, because we've gotten lots of people that suggest things, or maybe it says a lot. We like them to be very readable.
Yes.
Very quick, readable, so they're not all about
Yeah,
fancy.
and I
They're
do
more
get
just
comments
like,
because of that legibility.
Yes.
And people are like, oh, that's so fun.
You
I'm
can
like,
see
I
it.
know.
Yes.
Yes. So They Call Me Mom is one of my favorites, and the one we'll talk about a little bit more with you guys is Enjoy Today. And you guys do a lot of this with like the sleeves on the pattern sleeves, which is super cool.
And we have several styles of that one. Well, of all of them.
Yeah,
Like, she's
right.
wearing the blue.
Yeah, like that's totally
color
wearing this
styles.
one. Okay, so you love t-shirts. You decide we're doing t-shirts. You paired up because you have this idea, and then you're a designer. Is that right? Okay.
Well, I think I am.
Okay.
I am a YouTube. I went to the school of YouTube
No.
and learned how to use.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am an Adobe YouTube graduate. No, I have never taken. I actually graduated in marketing, like
That is so
more
fun.
sales side,
Okay.
not design, and then I just love it. I kind of wish. That
But what's
I
cool is that
really
you have
explore
marketing and
more.
sales background, which is really cool.
Yes, it is
Helpful with
good.
the company.
And
Yeah.
I owned a salon and did hair and had some business background. And basically, our husbands are our
They're our biggest cheerleaders.
They're our biggest cheerleaders
They are.
for sure.
They love it.
Our
I think it's fun. Our husbands.
Okay, they really are.
Yeah.
Honest.
super
It wouldn't have
supportive.
happened without.
Yeah.
And
They
it's
went
just
out.
about having fun. Like maybe
Yeah.
we were kind of like, if we sell 4 shirts, that would be awesome. And then
And
we
then we
sold a
sold
few
more
more.
than
And
that.
if we sell more, great. And if we don't, that's great too. It's still
That is
it's fun.
seriously cool. So
Yeah.
when did you guys start your company?
9 months.
9 months ago, last December
Okay.
was our first.
Okay, less than a year.
Yeah.
Less than a year.
Can I ask how you came up with your company name?
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
this is my favorite
Yeah.
story.
Okay.
We were in Auburn's van
Yeah. My minivan.
with our kids behind us in front of my
kids.
house, and we're
Yeah.
like, are we really going to do this? I don't know. Should we do it?
Oh,
Okay, well, what about a name? And so we just start throwing out names, and
We live in Orange Groves.
in the citrus groves.
North
Okay,
Mesa.
yeah.
We live in North Mesa,
And-
Arizona,
Yes.
in the middle of orange trees.
We were like,
And so then I had done
and
orange
she
tree
had orange tree
papers,
papers.
which is kind of what I had dabbled in, and I was done because custom design will make you crazy. You probably know that. And so then anyway, she goes, well, I love lemons and anything lemon, and we were just kind of like, oh, there you go.
Lemon. That'll be
Lemon
fun.
t-shirt.
Oh my gosh.
And we wanted it short and simple, and
That's so
Very
cute.
cool.
I'm glad you asked
So-
that. And a little known fact, our office where it is here in Peoria is actually right in the middle of where the orange groves used to be here.
really.
Yeah, citrus groves.
Oh,
Yeah.
love
Doesn't
it.
smell quite that
Oh,
same.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
my
what I mean.
favorite.
When I moved up to North Mesa, because we live in the same
Yeah.
neighborhood, maybe like 3 years now. And when I moved, I like to run. We chatted. You like
Yeah.
to run. And in April, it just
Oh,
my
smells
favorite.
heavenly in our house. When I
Yeah.
run in April every year, I'm like, somebody loves me.
Oh, no.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is
That's
like
seriously
heaven.
heavenly.
You
Yeah,
can walk
It really
outside.
is.
It's the best.
When
Okay,
it's
Molly,
pitch
is there
black in the
anything
morning.
that we need to be hearing from the audience?
A few people asked if the shirts are soft.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
Softest.
yes. Yeah.
There's actually a lot of different styles. Some are
Yeah.
actually that super, super soft
This
tri-blend.
one that you want
We
to
have
cuddle
some, like, I'll stand up. I'm wearing like more of a unisex, like a
Hold your hair back so they can see
style
your shirt.
today. This is a here and now, because you gotta live in the here and now.
Mm-hmm.
She's wearing actually one of our women's fit styles.
And it's-
So we have both fitted and non fitted. We go from little kids. We have lots of little kid tees as well, because those are fun. All the way from, well, we have newborn
Two,
gowns.
yeah, we do have
and
newborn
some.
gowns.
Crying is for babies.
Other babies.
That's
It's a funny
good.
one.
And the sizing on the website, at least I feel like, is pretty. It gives you a good idea of like a large equates to these
I know,
sizes,
that
which I think
has-
is helpful.
yeah.
That's how-
That has been our
Very
biggest
helpful.
frustration as
Yeah.
we've learned, because we really didn't know anything about tees.
Mm-hmm.
And we have an awesome lady who we work with, and
She's brilliant.
they are not their sizes are all over the board.
Mhm.
It's not
Right.
like where you got. So we always
Yeah.
say at a major retailer it fits like this, and so that's our hardest thing has
Yeah.
been like, why can't they just? I mean, I'll be like an extra large in a tee, and I'm like, all right, and then I'll be a medium in another tee. So it's
Yes.
just kind of.
Well, and
all
that
over
is
the board.
probably one of the hardest challenges that you have. But as with any other small business, you're going to have like all sorts of challenges, which probably another Periscope for another night.
Yes,
know,
yeah,
right?
I know. Tell us about yours.
Okay, so I'll be a
'Cause you
lot,
started
I'll be a
small
lot
and
more
you're
brief.
not.
Yeah, I'll be shorter just because I know we're trying to keep Periscope really short and sweet today, and we do want to get to the giveaway. But really, the way that this business started is out of my own need of what did I miss over there?
Nothing.
A giveaway?
And we just said, what?
We can get to that. I think a lot
I've
of
heard
people
this
who are
story. No,
tuning-
just
No,
kidding.
you can just report out of your mind already. A lot of people who are tuning into Periscope might already be familiar with my company and your company, but really there's some people who aren't. So for the sake of, I don't know what you guys know, it really was a history for me of being a scrapbooker my whole life. And I had this 12-year career with Creating Keepsakes magazine, which somebody, was it you? It was
Yeah.
Julian.
I know I
Okay.
should have brought my copy to have you sign it.
Did you bring it? Okay, what?
I will next time.
Okay,
I'll see
seriously,
you.
I'll sign whatever.
I'll see you.
Okay, so Creating Keepsakes, you remember the day? I mean, that was the day of the industry really
It
becoming a
was.
huge thing. Scrapbooking became a thing, and so many people were doing it, obviously. But then a lot of people like you, Julian, and me were starting to feel really overwhelmed. So I never stopped, but I felt I was discouraged because I was working, I was a professional in the industry, I was publishing books on it and writing articles and traveling and teaching and doing all that. But personally, I was like, why does this have to be so complicated? Why does it have to be that we are creating these masterpiece scrapbooks? Why can't scrapbooks be pictures and stories? And so I'm skipping a lot of the detail just to jump in,
No, it
sister,
is.
right?
It's so
Yeah.
true.
So that feeling that I had is how I knew a lot of women in my life, especially because women tend to gravitate towards scrapbooking more, felt. And that is that whole idea that this can be so much simpler. And so I just That's how Project Life came to be. That's the way condensed version of it, but that was 6 years ago that we launched the company, and we launched with the idea, my husband and I, speaking of supportive husbands, would not exist, any of this, without David. And so we launched the company with this.
David?
Oh,
David's are good.
Joe's are good too.
Why don't we
Yes,
Steve.
all men.
Give it up for Steve.
Like men. Keep going. Back to you, David.
I don't know
Here,
where
David.
we had this idea that one kit a year would be plenty. We would have it just one kit, and then that's how it would be, because that one kit would help you put together a whole scrapbook of 1 year's worth of memories. And the next year I'll give you a new design, and maybe I'll give you 2 to choose from. And now we have hundreds of SKUs. You probably know best.
I've lost track of actual numbers.
It's hundreds, though.
But just even in the last, 2 months, we've probably released or have coming out close to 60 products just in the last couple months.
And still on most, but you have digital products.
Well, your
Yeah,
app.
yes, and then there's, are you using
Your
that?
app is my.
Is
the
it your best
app.
friend?
The app changed my life. It's been called life changing, and here we are.
Yes.
So live testimonial.
So that's for real for you and for me. And honestly, the app came
It's
as
right
another.
there.
Yes, it's right in
Everything
the
you have.
it's in the palm of your hand, and it was the next stage for Project Life, because it was again born out of my own personal greedy needs. And it was, I want to just do this while I'm laying in bed or while I'm sitting at the gas station.
Did you say greedy?
I know. I don't think you're greedy.
I like that.
No.
But I don't know.
Okay, so I'll change that to my own personal desires.
There you go.
But then it led into, so yeah, we have the physical product for people who want to be tangible with their scrapbooking. We have the digital product, which you can do on your computer. And is that you? Of course, because you're a graphic designer. Yes. And then the app, which speaks our love language.
YouTube.
So, okay, so that's a little bit about our companies, which that was really fun, because I didn't know that about you guys, and now I will never drive through a citrus grove and not think of you.
Nothing
Which
but
is
white
really
minivan.
cool.
We need to teach people what's a thumping. That's all I want to know.
Okay, and seriously,
Oh,
raise your
yeah.
hand if you drive a minivan.
I used to.
I swore. No, you know what's funny is I swore
Not this
when we
girl.
bought the first one, I literally was in tears, and I said, I want to drive the minivan. This is just this. And then the next car, and I just got a new minivan.
She's got a brand new minivan.
In January.
Right.
And I said,
Yeah.
I did the same thing at credit. I said, the next one. The next one is not
But
going to be
we
a
just
minivan.
barely graduated,
Okay.
just over a year ago,
So there's
out
hope.
of the minivan that we'd had
Okay.
for 10 years.
And I don't know why you say graduated, because I am so in love with my minivan.
No,
It's the doors.
Trust
I
you
know.
me, there are plenty of things that I miss about my
I know.
minivan. And for that stage of life when we had it, I couldn't have done it.
But
any
we
other way.
carpool. This is the best
We
of the
carpool.
doors.
I know.
So she has a Burb. Yeah,
Yep.
she's
Burb.
cruising in the Burb. But the funny thing is, when she
Nice.
drives my kids to school, they just run. And they don't close the door.
Never.
I'm just like, dang those minivans. Because they don't know how to close the door.
And you
My
get
kids
used to
have
it.
no clue how to close the
Okay,
door.
Wendy, you were going to say something. Were you?
Well, we had a Suburban.
Okay.
A
We
Burb.
had a minivan when our kids were little, and then we had a Suburban because we were a big family and we were cool.
Yeah.
But now we have a minivan again.
I want a minivan.
It is
Because
awesome.
it's
So
so
convenient.
convenient.
Well, they're
Yeah.
comfortable.
And then grandbabies can go in your
It's a
minivan.
great
And she's like, grab it. She's not
Wendy's going to be a grandma soon.
Yeah.
Early next year.
Does everybody know that?
Yeah, oh yeah. Everybody knows that we're
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Uh-oh.
You've heard.
It's
You're
a
like,
secret.
January.
Okay, so my clock tells me, my
Yes,
mental clock
yes,
tells me
yes.
we have
Way
to
over
go.
time.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. To wrap this up, how about we each take like 20 or 30 seconds and just share something specific that it means for you personally to either enjoy today, which is a message that you guys are so good about sharing, or for us, our tagline is cultivate a good life and record it. So we'll focus on the cultivate a good life part. So anything that's a thought, 20 to 30 seconds for everybody. Who wants to start? Oh!
I think that you need to laugh every day. Laugh a lot and eat some tacos.
It's Tuesday. Oh, I'm so glad for that reminder.
I know, it is today.
I know.
It is today. Okay, Carrie.
One thing that I actually thought about was, in lines with the enjoy today, was I actually had kind of a crummy morning, bad commute on the way to
This
the
morning?
office. I came earlier today, and just some crazy things. But I just thought, you know what? Tony had this little, like, she laughed or said something, had this smile on her face while we were working on something, and I just thought, you know what? That's what I needed today. Just like a little smile, a little something can totally turn somebody else's day around. And so I think taking that idea of enjoying today and looking at the good things, or turning around and trying to help somebody else enjoy today that may be having a hard time, is totally something that is important.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah,
Right.
totally agree with that.
Hallelujah. Preach it. Yeah, preach, sister.
Right?
Okay, what do you think, Auburn?
I think just being still so in the thick. I have a 2, 4, 6, 8-year-old, so they're little, which was one of the reasons that I was like, I'm going to start working. But I think for me, it is being in the thick of it and remembering like this is going to go fast. Oh my gosh, am I going to tear up?
Oh.
No, I'm not going to. But just that it's going to go fast, and then I really need to focus on like there are days where something crazy happens, and I'm going to miss this. I'm going to miss this, right? I'm going to enjoy
Is
the
she
day
right?
because I'm going
Is
to
she
miss
right?
it.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, so for me it's that because I'm so in the thick of raising
Absolutely.
littles.
I want to go right to Tony after that because Tony is at that stage where she's like, she's going to be an empty nester before she realizes it. What? We're not talking about that. But like her kids, I know, her kids are amazing, by the way. And they're close in age, but she's got twin seniors that are graduating this year, and then her other daughter, and it's like, poof. And she talks about it a lot. So what do you think? What does it mean to enjoy today and cultivate a good life?
Well, my enjoy today doesn't, and I enjoy my kids every day. But what I was going to say about my enjoy today is, because it's such a thing that I love, is to practice random acts of kindness every day. Whether it's smiling at a stranger at the grocery store or something bigger, like, I won't even throw out some examples, but just practice a random act of kindness every day. It's about service, and serving other people will make you happy and will make you enjoy today.
It totally does.
Yeah.
It makes a huge difference.
Huge difference.
If anyone's feeling like they're in a slump and they're just down on life in general, that is a sure way to snap out of it. For sure. Thank you. That's awesome. Auburn.
That's great. Julian.
We couldn't all right now.
Julian. I knew that. We became instant BFFs this morning, so I do know better. Okay, what do you
You're
think?
fine. So I think whenever I think about cultivating a good life, which I love is your tagline, and then enjoying today, it's about remembering that there are always things that are happening. Everybody is struggling with something. But there are so many great, amazing things that are happening in the world too. And it doesn't take much to remember what that is. It can be the smallest thing. It can be something that you have done or something that someone has done for you, or laughing or smiling or or be kind, be nice. There's just great ways to hold on to the good and not let all the bad.
The silver lining.
There
That's
is
what
a
I
silver
like.
lining.
Find the silver lining.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it, and that's what it's about for me, for sure.
Yes, you
Yes,
could.
you
Oh,
do.
yeah.
Yes, and I will.
You would
send
buy
you
it.
a sample.
We don't mind.
Can you put Tony on the tag?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to piggyback on what you said. I'll wrap up the thoughts with just going along with what you're saying. I think in order to enjoy today and to cultivate a good life, it is a verb. Cultivate, enjoy. You have to proactively seek the good, and you have to proactively look for opportunities to serve, and you have to proactively be happy. And I know that comes easier for some than others. I know that depression is real. I know that sadness is real. I know that hard times are real. Challenges are real. But when you proactively seek for the good and you seek for the blessings that are in your life, there's no way that you can't at least feel joy and enjoy today, you know? And so to me, it's a verb just as much as love is. So, yeah.
I love that.
So it's just, I
That's
think
why
that,
we're all friends.
I know. That is it.
We're all
That is
new
what it
friends.
is. So, Molly, before we talk about the giveaway and sign off, is there anything that needs to be pointed out from you guys out
Well, it's
there?
like, I've been watching Chromes for 20 minutes. It's hard to
I
keep
know.
time.
No,
I know.
Is there anything that caught your eye?
people are very excited about the shirts and
Good.
super excited. They mentioned the website on here. A couple people had asked what the name of your website is.
It's lemonteashop.com.
TEE.
Yes, thank you.
Same. We really run. I mean, that's where you can purchase, but mostly our Instagram is where if you want to see what we're doing, you know, or see people in the shirts or things
So
like
what's
that.
your Instagram handle?
It's just Lemon Tea Shop.
Lemon Tea Shop on Instagram.
Yes.
We're Becky Higgins LLC on Instagram, and we're
Same on
we're
Periscope.
both. Yep. And
We're new to Periscope.
Yep.
We don't really know about
We're
it.
like
learning.
totally making them
We
dive
read
in
an article
on
how
Periscope.
you should get in on new social media thing early. So here we are. Yeah.
Some article you guys said, just head up to the BHM.
Just head up to
and
go
chat with these
They'll
girls.
Just help you out.
teach you everything.
They'll hold your hand.
We're both of our companies are really active on social media, and we love to interact with and share pictures from our customers as well, which is super fun.
Customers.
We have that in common. So let's wrap this up with a giveaway. So what is it, guys?
Okay,
We're gonna give
we
away
are giving away our Enjoy Today tees.
3 of
So
them.
3 of them.
How do we do it?
3.
How do we have
Baby,
it?
Well, we
you
have
must.
Becky's great.
It's
Oh,
my
wow.
You
Have
need
yours?
to go to Becky Higgins.
Yep, head to BeckyHiggins.com.
.com/blog.
Yep, that's my
And
blog.
there will be a
Yes,
blog post for
like,
all of
we
you
have
smart
this another one.
Periscopers.
This is a different style.
And you need to
It's a
leave
big
your
one.
name and your
Location.
state, country, location, so that we know where to send your tea to.
Here's the deal with you guys on Periscope, whether you're watching this live or later, we're only making a big deal about this with you guys. So
Yes.
we're not actually blasting about this on social media anywhere else, and that means that you have greater chances at winning because there are less people who will know about this.
So go to the blog.
Yep, head to
Yes.
BeckyHiggins.com, get the blog, follow Lemon Tea Shop on social media, specifically
We've got-
Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got lots of fun things coming. We have a campaign, like a
Uh-huh.
I'm
totally
so excited
charity
about.
campaign coming, and all kinds of fun
I
stuff.
was going to ask you what else you wanted to like get out there.
Well,
before
we do
sign up.
have
Yeah.
coming a new shirt that says "My Own Kind of Awesome," and it's kind of highlighting
Oh, I love
people that do
that.
their own kind of awesome
We
things.
have
We
great
have like a
stories.
darling little girl with dyslexia who is her own kind of awesome. We have actually like the prima
A
ballerina
ballerina!
who is
Oh.
her own kind of awesome. And so anyway, it's
That's
fun.
so
We have
cool.
videos about each of those people, and it's fun.
It's all about the stories behind the product.
about the
and
people,
yes,
right?
it is about the people.
That's what
It's
you do.
about you guys. That's what we have in common for sure. That and the love of lemon heads. Thanks for bringing that.
Yes.
by the way.
I know. And
Oh, yeah,
Shine
yes.
your lemon.
So when you order our shirt, yes, it's fun. You get a little
You
lemon
don't
head.
get
You
this
don't
when
get
you
this.
order.
You don't get my coat. What you do, you get a fun little lemon head and a
get
cute
the
little
card.
print in your package that says, "A little lemon makes everything better."
Seriously.
Fun, right?
Make you
I
smile.
love that. Well, you guys, thanks for joining us. And it did get a little bit lengthy, but hopefully you enjoyed it. We enjoyed it.
We had fun.
We
Yeah.
enjoyed today.
And when later, when you're on watching on the blog, if you get bored, you can just fast forward to the end.
How? On what? Periscope?
I don't know.
No, you can't.
You can't. Okay, just
Yeah,
kidding.
I
A new update.
Delete the update. It's
Just
not
kidding.
helpful.
But the most important info for the giveaway is just go to the blog, and all the instructions are right there.
It's right there.
It'll be
Name,
easy. Yeah,
city,
there's
state,
no-
country.
Or you can email.
Easy.
And explore the blog. You guys have great stuff
I
on your
know.
blog.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love
Thanks so
it.
much.
It's a good read. You'll get a little lost when you're reading.
Oh, like
Time will pass
in
Oh,
time.
Yeah.
Not
It's
because it's
fine.
disorganized.
I think.
Plenty of order. Plenty of order on the blog.
Thank you. Minivans Unite?
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, well, you guys, thank you. We'll see you later.
That's the best part.
Anything else, right, guys? Are you-
Bye.
are you-